I'm from Finland. It's a Finland national custom, right? 欢迎啦。How's everybody? Good. Yeah, perfecto. Wonderful. Me too. Yeah. Originally, we wanted to move out today, but you're lucky. You can stay here now. Yeah, thanks to the management of the hotel. Yeah. Especially the director. Yeah. And his immediate staff. Yeah. They're very kind to us. They are very, very kind. I really mean it. Yeah? When we first arrived, we were very, excited. Everybody was so excited, huh? Everything's very chaotic, but we're okay now, huh? We better, huh? More discipline, right? You want to ask anything? Yes, go ahead.
I want to ask you about two countries.
Two countries?
I'm from Russia.
Russia,
Moscow.
yes.
I want to ask you about people of my country, Russia, and people of country, Belarus.
Belarus and Russia, yeah.
Russia is a big country, but only 15 of us here.
Yes.
Maybe 40 of us.
Yes.
And why?
Only 15 people
There
here?
are so kind and good people in our country. Very, very many people in our country. And why they practice?
Why only 15?
We are only 50.
Well, better than nothing.
Yes. I want to know about future of my country and Belarus.
Belarus and Russia?
Russia.
Well, I don't know. I have to go there. You like Belarus people?
Yes, they are very kind and
Yes.
tolerantne. So good.
Yes, I know.
So hot.
I know, of course. Most human beings are very kind. It's just now and again we have some, a little bit unkind people, and that's how things happen.
What about Russia?
Russian, also very kind. I told you already. I was there, and I really like your people. The future of Belarus, the future of Russia, all hang together with the future of humankind at the whole. You understand? So more or less, some country are more, some country are less developed spiritually. But if humankind as the whole develop together spiritually, then the future of Belarus, the future of Russian is the same, almost the same like everywhere else. Yeah. And if only 15 Russian people come here, I don't care. I don't care if only 5, I don't care if only 1. You represent your country, and that's enough. We don't really think of numbers, you know what I mean? Yes. Besides, it is said, the old wisdom, it is said that any country who can produce 10 great being, great men, great human, that country will not know destruction. You understand? So 15 is 50% more than God expected already. You understand? Yes. Yeah. Any country who has 10 person like you, good practitioner like you, never be destroyed. You see that? And you're 15. Congratulations. Yes. Any country who can produce 10 person who is virtuous, who is spiritually developed, fit in the eyes of God, will never know destruction. So this is very good for Russian already. Yeah? Okay, huh? So if you think you have too much, you can lend 5 extra to Belarus, and and they can produce 5 more, and then they'll be okay. All right? Yeah. But I'm sure we have some already in Belarus. Yes. We have more than 15. You just came only 15, but we have more than that. Okay? Don't worry. Some people don't go to center, but they meditate at home. Yeah. Some people, because of their name and their position, they don't want to disclose their identity as spiritual practitioners, because in the society sometimes people do not understand what is it, the spiritual practitioner. So they want to keep it quiet. And this is rightly so. It's okay. Yeah? All right. All right. Next question? Yeah.
Hello, Master.
Hello there. Are you still dreaming of the guy?
Yes.
Yeah, what happened?
I'm from Greece, and we love you very much. And we are 3 of us, 3 initiates. Initially, there were more than 100.
Yeah, I know. Don't worry about that. So what happened now?
Do we really have some hope there?
A hope?
Hope.
What?
If people come contact with the truth and they abandon it.
You don't know if they abandon or not. Okay?
Yes.
Some people like to practice alone. Yeah? Okay. Yeah.
Thank you.
Or they live too far, they don't want to come to the center. Or they are in a different time, like they work Sunday, they work Saturday and Sunday, instead of Monday to Friday like everybody else. Or maybe their family is a little difficult. Don't let them go to group meditation. Yeah, everything happens. It's the heart is important, yeah? If they meditate at home, it's fine. Yeah, okay? Yeah, all right.
Thank you so much.
Even today, I have one driver, who drives me around. He said his wife also give him problem because he go to group meditation. Well, we just have to accept whatever situation in this world. We do our best, but we cannot always alter the situation. Okay. Any more? Don't worry about the number. Maybe different timing, things will come different. Okay? Yes. And besides, not everyone can keep the discipline. Yeah? Or the vegetarian diet, to us it's normal, simple, and it's the only way of life, and the very logical way of life. But to some people, it's an ordeal, It's like a drama for them. I don't understand it, but it's like that. The karma, pulling them too strongly, and they probably are not strong enough to go against it, and that's the problem. Yeah? Just pray for them if you want. Yeah. Number 3 is a good number, like the Father and Son, the Holy Ghost. And in Buddhism, the Buddha,
Yes.
the Sangha, and the Dharma. See that? Yeah, lucky number. Don't worry. I'm telling you the truth. I'd rather have only 1 or 2, but very intelligent, very deeply, spiritually ingrained, than a lot of people and just come just for the sake of being crowded and, I don't understand nothing. Yeah, these people, they really bug me sometimes. Do you understand? Yeah. And the number is nothing. Number is not everything. No. Jesus is the only one, but he's influenced many generations. See? Buddha, only one. And look how many people influenced, yeah? And like even Muhammad, only one. Krishna, only one. For example, See that? Okay. Pythagoras, yes. Socrates, yes. I know many Greek people are very enlightened. You came from very, very deep spiritual culture. Okay. Voilà, next one. Ça va? Okay.
Yes, Master. In one of your books you wrote about it takes more lives to become a woman body.
Yep.
I've been thinking very much about it. Like,
you want one?
yeah, no, that I'm sitting here is thanks to my wife. And but I was wondering how many lives.
How many more lives until you become a woman? You don't want to be a woman anymore. You want to go up. No more life. That's the best. I'm just talking about general, okay? General of the human evolution. You understand? Or the spiritual evolution is different, eh? Once you are initiated, you don't think of woman, man anymore. You finish, you have no sex. Sexless. I mean it. Next one, guys. No more? Ah, that's cool. Yeah, one by one, okay? Yes. Wait, chocolate. Yeah, come on.
Yeah, hello, Master.
Hello.
I'm just initiated 2 months ago, so maybe my question is for the other one, not so interested.
You never know.
So the first question is, how important is our physical body in our spiritual way, to be aware of it?
Okay. The physical body is to enable you to do your spiritual practice. So the longer you stay in it, the better for you, since you are here. Yeah? The longer time you have, you can practice more, and your level will be higher. And that's the physical body, the help of the physical body. Okay?
Yeah, what I mean is, mostly if we are sitting in meditation, all is fun, all is well, we are in peace. But if we come out in life, we so easily get reactions. We have something, we react on the past, or we follow our needs, or we follow the thoughts, or the physical things.
Yeah,
and that's why my question is, must we not be aware more of this, what has happened inside our body, of the emotions and of the thoughts, to come over this habit?
Mm-hmm. Okay.
And is it enough only to meditate and it will be happen to Kuan Yin, that we don't get reactions anymore, because mostly the reactions are related to our past?
Mm-hmm. Yeah, and the karma you have with other people. Yeah, but that also in time will become less and less with the meditation that I have taught you. Yes, of course it takes time. No, 2 months is nothing in the infinity. Some people 2 years, 20 years, they still haven't got nowhere. It depends on how concentrate we are during the time of meditation. Depends on how big our fixed karma for this lifetime. Yes, many factors. But if you react to something in a usual way, then do not be alarmed. You know, you have not become Buddha in one day. Even Shakyamuni didn't. Jesus also takes some time. All right? Yeah, don't worry.
Thank you.
Yes, the reaction, don't mind. If you can, for example, if you're often angry before, yeah, and now after 2 months of meditation, you thought you become less angry, but you are not. It doesn't matter, you know. Just let it be. If you can avoid it or you can minimize your anger, then it's fine. If not, it's okay. Try next time. Yeah. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Yeah, you try your best, and I'm proud of you already. The second question you forget.
No, it was the second question. They were related to each other.
Okay. Cool.
I have a question about the planets and the moon and stuff. I've been thinking for a long time about them and what type of being manifests as a planet, and you know, how great they are, what their level is.
It depends on their level of practice also. Yeah. For example, the sun is 4th level, for example, yeah, the whole being of the sun. Yes. And the people who live there, some are 4th, some are 3rd level, yeah? And the people who live in the moon, similar. Okay? Yes. You can go on forever, you know. Each being has different spiritual attainment, yeah? And they manifest themselves in some different form to help others and to develop themselves. Because the more they help others, the more they develop spiritually. Yeah. Just like us, yeah? Okay?
Okay.
And how many people live there? Is that what you mean? No, I cannot count.
No.
Okay, don't worry about that. They're not overpopulated like us.
But are those planets parents to the beings living on them?
No, not necessarily.
No.
Not necessarily. Just like we live on the earth planet, but it's not necessarily that the earth is our parents, okay? We sometimes say Mother Earth, yeah, but it's just a way of speaking.
Right.
All right?
Because they take care of us.
Yeah, because the earth is so kind, you know. The earth nourishes all beings and indiscriminately, so we call the earth Mother Earth, and it's rightly so. It's fine, yeah. All right. Okay, but all beings came from God. Next.
Well, first, I want to say thank you, Master, for helping me be here tonight. It's been a long process for me to get up to where I am, but I am very happy, and I thank you. But I also want to thank your staff, and thank the guards, and thank the cooks, because I found myself the other night getting a little frustrated, you know, with like the rooms and being so crowded. But then when I look how hard the cooks were working, and the guards, and how dedicated the Chinese were, and sleeping outside and nowhere to go, it really made me open up, you know, and have more compassion to see it doesn't matter whether there's 15 or 20 people in my room, you know, look at these people, they're doing so much for us, and I'm just so grateful and thankful for the things they did. So I would like to thank you and your staff.
That's right, that's right. I also want to thank them. Yes, I'm always grateful. Whenever I see them working or standing there, I'm always grateful in my heart. And if I have time, most of the time I treat them specially. Yeah, like I invite them to my room and we eat together, you know, whoever can. Not always all the staff can come, yeah. Not always all the worker can come, but if I have a chance, I always try to find a way to thank them in different way, yeah? Say it with food, say it with chocolate, oh, just to say thank you, yeah. I will thank them for you when I have a chance, yeah? Okay? Very good that you see this, very good observation, wonderful. You're getting better, huh? Your eyes more open, see? Telling you, practicing does help. This is the right attitude, yes. I'm very frustrated sometimes to see people just complaining, and see the negative side of life, but don't see anything better than that. You know, she's right. The room is very crowded. I'm very aware of that, and I don't feel very good about it. But this is the biggest hotel maybe in the world. And this is all they can produce, and they put up with all kind of, you know, our, you know, sometimes very strange behaviors, you know, like they don't understand why when you see a woman, all of you just gone berserk, you know. Especially you haven't seen this woman before in your whole lifetime, yeah, and you cry and you yell, you know, all kind of thing, and you push each other to come to that woman, and they feel, my God, what kind of people are these, you know? So the hotel staff also feel very, you know, strange like you do. And be happy that you are in a hotel room. I was going to take you into the campsite to sleep with the mosquitoes, yeah. Luckily the management have arranged something, so we have more room now, and we could stay here, yeah. We really overwhelm them with our population, yeah. It's more than we expected. And even some more people wanted to come, and we have to refuse them. We don't even have room here for ourselves. No room to sit. While you are sitting here, there are thousands others have to sit somewhere else. You know that, right? I mean, our own people have to sit some different room because we don't have even. This is the biggest conference room in Bangkok. I mean, in Thailand. And we don't have enough room to house everybody. Yeah? And even then, if these hotel managements are not kind, we would have to go somewhere else, in a campsite or something, yeah? And we were not prepared because we thought we were going to live in a hotel. So nobody brought any, tent with us. So you might have slept outside, you know, under a small canvas and be friends with the mosquitoes. Be happy that you are here, yeah? Be happy that you squeeze in one room. Sometimes you don't have to sleep there. You're supposed to come and meditate. Huh? Why you complain about 15 people in the room? What are they doing? 15 people in the room. What are you doing in the room? You're supposed to go there just to change, just to freshen up. Yeah, go to bathroom and then go meditate. You got it? All right, no complaining. I did not know you are in the room. Now you tell me. We're supposed to be like Hungary retreat, you know, just sit all day, all night. Never mind, you have a choice. Then you go and look for the other room, which is empty one. The one that who sit in this meditation hall, the room will be empty. And you go and sneak in there. Then it doesn't have to be 15. Okay? Right. Next one.
Hello. Sorry.
Yeah.
How are you, Master? Okay, I'm so happy to be here too. I have no complaints.
Good.
Really, really. I'm lucky enough, I'm happy enough because I'm in the room, but I can see so many people are sleeping outside on the road, so I'm so sorry for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, so my question is about my feeling, emotion. Emotion, if I'm too emotional,
yeah,
my emotion can hinder my spiritual growth, development.
Yeah.
How can I manage and control my, especially negative emotions?
Okay, it's like this. Emotion doesn't really hinder your spiritual practice. It just means that if you have too much emotion, that means you're still too near to the astral plane. That's all, okay? I mean, your spiritual development isn't that great yet. That's all, okay? So once you get more over it, then you go higher, yeah? But it's not like you don't have emotion at all after a while, you know, like if you practice long and then you become like a stone or something. No, it just, what I mean is, if it has to be appropriate, you know? Like for example, you practice spiritual, yeah? But then your husband left you and you love that man dearly. Of course you cry. It would be weird if you don't cry. You understand? Yeah. It would be weird if you laugh, yeah? Unless you wanted to get rid of him. Yes. There was a joke about, there was a guy, you know, who speed very fast on the highway, and the police run after him. After a while, he stopped, and the police asked him, "Why did you run so fast?" I mean, okay, this is weekend, and it's my last hour, so if you have a very good excuse, I will not give you a ticket and let you go. So the guy scratched his head and said, you know, you look like the guy, you know. And the police said, what guy? He said, my wife ran away with a policeman last week, and he looks like you. So when you are chasing after me, I was thinking maybe that man wants to return my wife. I run away. Understand, yeah? And, okay. And there was also a girl, you know, girl left her husband, came home and was crying with her mother. And then after a while she said, Mother, but I'm so worried about John, because when I left him, I heard some banging noise inside my house. You think he's going to be okay, Mom? Mother said, oh, don't worry, it was just a champagne. He opened the champagne. Celebrate. Okay, let's get serious again. Next one. I don't know why they talk bad about us women all the time. Yeah.
Yeah, I'm working as a massage therapist, and I have a question. I wonder if is this really damaging my practice? Is 2.5 or 3 hours enough every day to cover this? me being in contact with people, you know.
Okay, you must
Should I
ask
quit?
just physically, right?
Yeah,
Okay, it doesn't matter. It's all right. You
It's
have to
all
do
right.
your job.
great.
Recite the name, the holy names.
Yeah.
Okay?
During the time, during...
During, after, before, anytime.
Thank you so much.
Right, you're welcome. We cannot help to get contact with people all the time. Either massage or anything else. Yeah. Okay.
Hello, Master.
Hello.
Nice to see you.
Yeah.
And by the way, thanks for Malaga. It changed my life
It
totally.
did? It didn't change your neck though. What happened? You attached to it. Okay, what now?
Yeah, I'm a bit confused about what you said about emotions.
Yes.
Because I've got very strong emotions with animals. With the pain they have to feel because of our humans.
Yes.
And it's always when I see, for example, an animal driven dead by the car on street, I have to cry,
I
you
know.
know, and I can't. It's really hard to stand for me what happens to the animals in this world.
I understand.
And I always thought, okay, maybe this shows that I'm a very good soul, that I feel for the animals, for these poor beings. But now, after you said it's not so spiritual good to have so much emotions, I don't know, maybe if I'm wrong, that I feel so much for the animals.
No, I didn't say that. I didn't say that.
So I understand wrong?
No. I mean, if it's appropriate, you understand me? I just say now, if her husband left her, she would cry. And that's normal, okay? You don't become a stone after being a spiritual practitioner. But some people, they just cry for anything. Do you understand me? Always complaining and crying and self-pity. That's a different thing, yeah? But if you have, that's not emotion, that's compassion.
Okay.
Okay, that's number one. Even myself, sometimes I have to block my mind of remembering what the human is doing to animals in the laboratory or in the slaughterhouse. Otherwise, I cannot even wink, I cannot even sleep, I cannot even do anything else. I just want to go out and screaming. I just run around the world and scream at everybody and tell them to stop it right now. I cannot bear it. That's why we do all this thing for animals, you know, the alternative living, and we are in a great hero, and we are promoting all this. Do you understand? That's the least that we can do. Yeah? If I don't have those emotions, I wouldn't have done all this. You know? This is different. All right?
Oh, thank you.
Because we have very poor language, so everything we say emotion. It's not like that. It's not like, some people just complaining all the time and always think of the negative things, no matter how good things are. You understand me?
Yeah.
That's the difference, okay?
Thank you.
Yeah. It's difficult to express. This is not emotion. Emotion has many ways, yeah? Okay? All right. Next one? Yeah. Okay.
Hi, Master.
Hi.
Thank you for this blessing to be able to see you after such a long time. I'm very grateful. My question is about the fifth level.
The fifth?
Yes. When we reach the fifth level and we feel oneness, will we also feel one with you, that we are you and you are us? And will we feel that actually we exist on all levels, on all of the different levels at once, because God is everything?
Yeah.
And is it true that actually in heaven there is no hierarchy? It doesn't matter, the level doesn't matter, because everything from God is perfect, even the lowest level and the highest level?
It's not true like that. But if you don't know anything, for example, other beings, yeah, they don't know anything about the fifth level. Nobody have ever told them about the fifth level, and by some chance they are able to go to, just say, even second level, yeah, and they will feel that the Lord of the second level is God Almighty, and they will also feel one with that God. Or the third level, yeah, even astral level, okay?
I was wondering about religion. I understand that all religion is beautiful. I study many different spiritual paths for religion. but I understand that the sound and the light was originally a part of all religion. And if religion was like a human body, and some parts of our body we don't use anymore, maybe like people get their appendix removed or whatever, but the heart and the mind we still have use for. Now, the sound and the light are like the same for religion. They are the cornerstone, they are the backbone. How is it that something so crucial to spirituality got removed from religion altogether, and now that we have only, I mean, without you, Master, I don't know.
As human brain, human mind interfere with everything. You can find a remnant of the indication of it in every scripture. But one blind lead the other blind, and we're going nowhere. You see what I mean?
Yes.
That's why they crucified Jesus. That's why they wanted to assassinate Buddha. That's why they're harassing the Muslim when Muhammad was still alive. Do you understand me? What can we do? That's why Master have to keep coming again and again, one after another. Because if the human, even when the Master is alive, they don't even know about it. They don't understand what the Master is talking about. So afterward, they just a doctrine left over, you know. Just like, okay, now when I'm alive, I give you initiation. And then you can see the light, you can hear the sound to some extent, and then develop yourself. But once I'm dead, all this talk won't help anybody. Yeah? Will not help anybody to hear the light, to hear the sound. They just read about it. Oh, the light, the sound, the light, the sound. What is the light and what is the sound? And then because they don't understand, they see, oh, how good we are, you know, maybe some outsider even. Nah? And we see how good we are together, and they think, oh, there's something good about it. But they don't understand, and they don't want to enter our circle of, you know, practitioner, and they just look outside, and then they want to do the same stuff. Yeah, that's one thing. And then they continue that way. Whether I'm alive or dead is a different. For them, it's different. Yeah, and after I die, they just keep all this doctrine and become like Qinghaiism. Who knows? Yeah, Buddhism, Christian. After Christ is Christian. After Buddha is Buddhism. After Mohammed is Mohammedan. Blah blah. You see what I mean?
Yes. The reason I was asking because I teach a youth group at a Christian church, a Sunday school, and sometimes I get so frustrated. The material they give me is just useless. The kids are starving spiritually. I ask them, do you know God? Do you feel inside? And they say no, you know, and because the information is just pointless. I mean, so many times I pray to you and I just take what they give me and I try and sneak some Master in there because they need it so badly. And I'm worried about for the generation, you know, they go to church and then they go do potlucks and the meat everywhere, and I think, how is this ever going to help them to progress at all? This church is sick, it needs wellness from you, Master. So we're just grateful to be a part of this.
C'est comme ça la vie.
Yeah.
I'm working very hard, but I'm not that successful.
Yeah.
Your Master is a loser.
No, Master, you are so wonderful. We love you so much.
Look at how many people follow my teaching, huh? And look at how many people follow whatever out there. And you know, huh? I don't consider myself a very successful master, but I do what I can, and we do what we can, huh? And that's fine. Yeah. What to do, huh? Yeah, well, I could do more, but I don't know how. Sometimes I feel powerless also. In this world, I'm powerless.
Thank you so much.
Recently, I went to a conference hall in Greece, and previously it was a slaughterhouse. And I started feeling uncomfortable and had pictures of panic and fright. And I didn't know why. So after a while, I inquired about the history of the place. They told me that it was a slaughterhouse. And then I realized why I had these pictures and these emotions.
Yeah,
so,
your vision. The vision.
Yes, yes, and pain.
Yeah.
I felt the pain and the panic.
Yes.
So I started reciting the names and really cried for them. And I saw your presence there. And their souls, I felt that their souls were liberated. They were previously entrapped in pain, in a level of pain. And through the reciting of names and the prayer, they were liberated.
Yeah, wonderful.
And I was grateful. And they were grateful immediately.
I'm grateful to you that you were there.
Thank you. They were liberated.
You bring love and blessing to them.
Yes, thanks to you. Thanks to you. I brought you there. And it was such peace all over the place. And I immediately felt better. So I knew. And Master, another thing. You gave a recipe for wine. And I think that if we could produce a wine, alcohol, without alcohol, then it would help people a lot. Because wine goes along with meat eating. And I think we would help people a lot.
They have a lot of non-alcoholic wine out there already.
We don't know that in Greece. And in London, I think you gave a recipe, but without giving the specifics. So
okay, well, you have a recipe somewhere, no? Before, I don't remember. When I do something, I just do it spontaneously. But they have a recipe somewhere from Melly.
I'll inquire.
Okay?
I'll inquire about this. Thank you.
Okay.
Thank you.
Yeah, I have told you guys that if you practice this Kuan method diligently and sincerely, your presence will bring untold blessing to wherever you go. And all beings will be grateful to you, not just 5 generations. You are the living God, the walking blessing. You are the walking, the living, the breathing blessing of God, the representative of heaven wherever you go. Yes? Now you can see it yourself because you can see the vision and you know it. Some people don't know it. Whether you know it or not, you are the representative of this great blessing power after initiation. Wherever you go, people, beings will feel the blessing from you, will feel the love through you, and will be liberated by your sincere practice. By being a good tool, yes, you will liberate countless beings without you even knowing, or with you knowing. It depends on how clear you are with your spiritual knowledge. Okay, you know it or not know it, you still do blessing. Yeah. So this sister, she know and she see it, but some of you don't. You just do it automatically. Even you don't know, you still bless people or any being wherever you go. Okay. So feel honor. All right. You are really great. You should feel proud. Not arrogant, but proud that you bring blessing, peace, and love wherever you walk. You are really that great. I told you, I teach you to find your great self. Maybe you don't know it, or maybe you know it, but you still are. Okay? Wonderful, wonderful. I like this kind of story. Yes. You're welcome.
Hello, Master, can you hear me?
Sure can.
I have an initiate who was initiated 2 days ago. He has a question. He's going to say it in Persian, and I'll translate it for you.
Okay.
Is that okay?
بعد از عرض سلام علیکم. من این پرشین. بعد از عرض سلام میخواستم ببینم، من 2 سال کانونینت کار کردم و موقع میتیشن بدنم شروع کرد به حرکت. به من گفتن که این حرکت به خاطر تداخل انرژی با انرژی شماست، همخونی نداره انرژی ما. می‌خواستم ببینم که واقعا همینجوره.
The question is, before he got initiated, he was doing the convenient method for 2 years. But during his meditation, Without his control, he was actually twirling like the whirling dervishes of Sufism. The question is, he's heard that the reason for this could have been the big difference between his vibration and your vibration, which was actually creating this. Is that true?
It's not always true. It's not always true.
همیشه این
میخواستم بدونم که انرژی که روی روح اثر میذاره چرا رو جسم من داره اثر دورانی ایجاد میکنه.
The follow-up question is the energy which should be affecting his soul. Why is it so much affecting his body, his physical being?
Okay. Sometimes the physical being has not been purified long enough because we are so used to it influence of the world. Yes, it's not only him, it's the place where he lives, the spiritual background, the belief that he had before he came, and maybe the food that he has been consuming. It's not that he wanted it, but he did not know. See, so even though with the vegetarian for a long time, 3 months, 2 months, it has not completely purified the spiritual body of the body. Yeah? Therefore, when the stronger energy coming into contact with our usual energy, it creates a little bit of the movement, but nothing to worry about. You just concentrate here and let the body do its one. Do not pay attention. Yes. Or maybe he was a dervish in the last life, and now he still gets used to it. Okay? Have fun. Exercise. The body exercise, well, your soul is, enjoying it. It doesn't matter. Don't pay attention to anything of the body. Okay?
Thank you.
You're welcome.
میخواستم ازتون تشکر کنم. من 3 روزه که تشرف گرفتم و این لطفی که شما در حق من کردید.
He wants to thank you for your grace that the past 3 days it's been initiated now, and he's very grateful.
Oh, you are very welcome. Thank God. Yeah, thanks heaven. Thank your good karma. Yeah. Explain to him.
Okay.
I'm not talking to you. I'm talking to him.
He's got translation.
He got translation.
Yeah.
What language are you speaking?
Persian.
Very nice language. Yeah, very nice language.
Thank you.
Yeah, I wanted you to translate because it's very nice language. So we have it on tape later.
Okay.
Translate the whole thing.
The whole thing,
Yep.
from the beginning. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. استاد فرمودن دلیل این که این حرکت چرخش و دورانی رو مثل دراویش داشتی به خاطر این بودش که بدنت امکان داشته که به اندازه کافی پاکیزه و منزه نبوده، اونم نه به خاطر اینکه خودت این عمدن این کار کردی، به خاطر غذایی که خوردی، به خاطر محیطی که زندگی کردی، به خاطر تاثیر آدم‌های دور و برت. ولی اتفاقی که افتاد وقتی که مراقبه می‌کردی این انرژی خیلی قوی به سراغت اومد و این باعث شد که یک چرخشی درت به وجود بیاد. شاید در زندگی قبلت یک درویش بودی.
Beautiful language. Very nice.
Thank you.
Very nice. Thank you. How you say thank you in Persian?
Mainly 2 words. One is the French one, which is like merci. So it's the merci in French.
And that I can say it.
Yes.
Merci.
And the second one is mutshakkaram.
Mutshakkaram?
That's it.
That sounds nicer.
Lovely.
Mutshakkaram. I'm very glad you came.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Thank God you can come. Thanks Allah that you can come.
میگن از خداوند تشکر کنیم.
Blessed be
Thank you,
Allah
Allah.
that He helped you so much, He loves you so much, that you can come here to be our brothers and sisters. Please thank Allah, everybody.
Thank you, Allah.
Allah is great. Say that. Allah is great.
Allah is great.
Yeah, in Persian language, we say Allah is great, God is great. Yeah? Khuda bozorg ast. I cannot say it. Can you say it? Khuda bozorg ast. Allah is great. Wonderful. Thank you. Thank you. Without God, without Allah. Allah means God in Persian language, yeah? It's not a strange God, just the name in Persian. Yeah. In English is God, in Persian is Allah. Yeah? So you can say Allah is great or God is great. Without Allah, nothing happens. Yeah? Without Allah blessing, we cannot do nothing. Yeah? So we always have to thank God. Thank Allah. That's correct. Okay? Don't forget. Don't forget ever to always thank God. So, my God, I'm so happy you came. Allah must love you very much. Good for your country. Good for your country. Yes. Oh my God. You must be very sincere. When you are sincere and want something, Allah will help. Always. No problem. Yes. Never forget God. Question? Yes. Yes, yes. You can speak in Persian and she translates.
با تشکر از استاد عزیزم. یه سوالی داشتم در رابطه با طبقات هستی. طبق صحبت‌هایی که شما قبلا کردین، طبقه فیزیکی ما پایین ترین طبقه است. بعد من می‌خواستم ببینم آیا منظور از طبقات فیزیکی فقط کل کره زمینه یا کرات دیگر هم شامل میشه؟
The question is about the different levels of consciousness. Is the planet Earth the only physical planet? If not, are the other ones in the solar system?
Yes, many more, many more, many more.
یعنی
Yes.
بله خیلی هستن که توی
Many more physical
فیزیکی
planets.
هستن. قسمت دوم سوالتو بکن.
We have people like us. That's similar.
Okay. And then he's got a follow up.
Yes.
طبق صحبت شما طبقه فیزیکی چون پایین ترین طبقه است، خواستم ببینم از نظر سطح هوشیاری طبقه زمین کره زمین پایینه، بعد کرات دیگه هم چون فیزیکی هستن پس باید از نظر هوشیاری پایین باشن. پس چرا ما میتونیم بگیم که طبق صحبت شما البته کرات دیگه از نظر هوشیاری اعلام کردیم که بالا هستن، چرا زمین و پس ما طبق اونها حساب نمی‌کنیم؟ مثلا ماه و زهره رو شنیدم که از نظر سطح و لول بالا هستن در صورتی که فیزیکی هستن.
I don't understand, but I feel very intelligent question.
Well, I hope it is so. You'll hear it. The follow-up question to that physical level thing is, I've heard from your speeches before that there are beings in other planets in the solar system, like planets like even the Moon or the Venus, and their consciousness is more than the human beings.
No, not necessarily.
She wants to get some clarification.
Not necessary, not necessary. As I said before, like some the being in the moons, they are at third level or fourth level. The being is in the sun similar. Yes.
موجودات مال ستاره، مال ماه و خورشید امکان داره موجودات طبقه سوم یا چهارم هوشیاری باشن.
But you see, they are not like developing like us. You see, some of us don't have as a big high level as them, but we are catching up with them now. And some of us are higher level than being in the moon or in the sun, for example.
استاد میگن ولی اونا به سریعی ما نمیتونن که تو کره زمین هستیم به اصطلاح تکامل پیدا بکنن. ما بعضیامون تو کره زمین امکان داره طبقه سوم و چهارم و طبقات بالاتر هم هستیم ولی اونجا نه دیگه، بیشتر نیستن.
Because they are invisible being.
و اونها نامرئی ان.
Yes. Any invisible being or any physical being, sometimes either they're born lower level or they're born higher level. If they don't have a spiritual teacher to teach them, they stay like that.
چه کسانی که یعنی موجوداتی که نامری هستن یا معمولی هستن اگر استاد نداشته باشن تو همون حدی که هستن میمونن. حالا میخواد طبقه سوم باشه یا چهارم باشه.
Yes. They have no problem at all, but they just don't change.
مشکلی ندارن ولی خب تکامل هم پیدا نمیکنن، تغییر نمیکنن. ولی ما انسان ها
in this spiritual in this physical level we have advantage that in the human body is quicker to progress in spiritual practice if you have a spiritual master to guide you.
ما یه مزیتی که داریم روی کره زمین، تو این دنیای فیزیکی کره زمین، اینه که اگر یک استاد زنده داشته باشیم میتونیم سریع پیشرفت بکنیم و ما تغییرات رو میتونیم ببینیم.
Yes, but in this physical planet is a lot of suffering.
اما توی این کره زمین خیلی رنج و عذاب وجود داره.
In the moon, in the sun or some other planet, no.
در ماه یا خورشید یا سیارات دیگه، ستاره دیگه این عذاب وجود نداره.
They don't know what suffering is.
نمیدونن اصلا عذاب و رنج یعنی چی.
That word in their dictionary.
حتی توی دیکشنریشون این لغت رو ندارن.
They don't even have a dictionary.
حتی دیکشنری هم ندارن.
They don't need verbal language.
احتیاج به زبان محاوره‌ای ندارن.
They enjoy peace, happiness, stability and spiritual bliss, and they enjoy telepathy.
از صلح و شادمانی و پیشرفت معنوی خودشون لذت میبرن و از تلپاتی استفاده میکنن.
In a way they are highly developed, you see, but we have the advantage of having the body and having this suffering to motivate us to practice quicker.
ما به خاطر این بدنی که داریم یه انگیزه برای ما که به خاطر درد و رنجی که میکشیم سریعتر بریم جلو.
In the moon and the sun, for example, they don't have any problem.
برای مثال توی ماه و خورشید موجودات هیچ مشکلی ندارن.
They enjoy blissful all the time.
فقط احساس خیلی شادمانی و خوبی و به اصطلاح صلح و صفا
میکنن. They don't feel the need to practice
هیچ احتیاجی نمیبینن که هیچ ممارست و تمرینی بکنن برای پیشرفتشون.
So it's very seldom that they can jump to the fifth level. Like a human being here, we can jump to the fifth level.
خیلی به ندرته که بتونن برسن به درجه پنجم، مثل ما انسان ها که بتونیم بریم به درجه پنجم.
But what a price we have to pay here.
اما با چه قیمتی باید ما این کارو بکنیم اینجا؟
Yeah, even being a master, what a price. Any master has to pay. Look at Jesus, look at Muhammad, look at the Buddha, etc. Many other. Look at some of the Sikh masters, for example. They've been persecuted, they've been harassed, they've been even fly alive, they've been all kind of, they've been treated so cruelly for being a master on this physical planet. If they are a master on even an astral planet, they don't ever have such thing. Even just an astral planet, nobody persecute them there. And being here, over there, even astral planet beings, they are more, sensitive to the teaching. They're more perceptive to the teaching.
To the teaching.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay,
yeah,
that's it.
Yeah.
See, anything on this physical planet is hell. It's difficult because we have this body. The body is a beautiful vehicle, but it's also a great hindrance. Yeah. It makes all kind of trouble. It makes war within nations. It makes war within religions. It makes war between religions. It makes war between nations. It makes war between each other, between family members, between husband and wife. Just because of this physical body, it has a mind, a brain in it. And it's been programmed so many different ways that the two programs are never alike. And so we clash with each other most of the time. And that's how we have problem on this planet, you see. But this is very good instrument also. It's like a knife with two ends, you know. Yeah, difficult to maneuver. Hey, capiche? Understand?
ایشون فرمودن که همه اساتیدی که روی کره زمین اومدن یک جوری باید یک قیمتی رو پرداخت میکردن، از حضرت محمد گرفته تا بودا تا تمام اساتید سیک و ادیان دیگه، یا میکشتنشون یا براشون جنگ درست میکردن یا دنبالشون میکردن و زندگی اصلا راحتی نداشتن. و بعد میرسه به اینکه ولی ما با اینکه رنج و درد میبینیم تو این دنیا و بدنمون رو خداوند بهمون داده و هیچ دو انسانی رو یک برنامه یگانه نداده، همین باعث میشه که بین ما جنگ باشه، بین دو نفر، بین زن و شوهر دعوا باشه، بین کشورها دعوا باشه، سر مذاهب دعوا باشه. و این هم فقط به خاطر اینه که ما این بدن رو گرفتیم و برای رشدمون میخوایم بریم. این اون چکیده‌ای بود که من فهمیدم. اگه کم اومد میبخشید. I just said excuse me if I didn't catch all of it. I did my best, try to catch all of it.
Oh, good. You've done your best. It's wonderful. Any more questions? You're welcome. Yes, over there, please.
گفته بودم چو بیایی غم دل با تو بگویم، چه بگویم که غم از دل برود چون تو بیایی.
I feel so beautiful. I don't know what it is.
That is a piece of poetry.
Oh, no wonder. I wanted to cry when I hear she speaks and I don't understand the language.
Well, I mean, the meaning of it is I was full of sadness, not knowing that you were coming. When you came, all my sadness went. So it's something like that.
Wonderful. It's very wonderful.
یکی که شوهرم و دخترام خیلی با من همکاری کردن که من بیام اینجا. شوهرم خواست که به استاد سلام برسونم و بگم که انشالله یه روزی هم خانواده های گیاهخوارا رو دعوت کنن. و اینکه دخترم خواست، استاد رو نقاشی کرده بود، صورت استاد به شکل نور بود، استاد در حالت مدیتیشن، و خواسته بود که به استاد بگم وقتی که استاد مدیتیشن میکنه تمام فرشته های آسمون به حال ایشون قبطه میخورن.
Okay, you cannot translate. It is too beautiful.
Yes, I can. Yes, it is. I'm so touched.
Okay.
The husband, her husband, and her eldest daughter say their love to you, Master, and they have been so cooperative, and they have been doing their best to make sure that everything in place, so these guys can come over here. And
send my love to him. My thank you.
And also her daughter has done some painting. She's seen you. She's done some painting of you meditating and full of light.
Oh, wow. From a vision?
And then the husband said that he hopes that we will have families of vegetarians.
Yes.
More families of vegetarians coming.
I will be coming. We'll be coming. Just you keep your meditation strong and pray to Allah every day. It will come.
استاد فرمودن مراقبتون رو بکنین و از خداوند بخواین، دعا بکنین به درگاهش که این اتفاق بیفته انشاءالله. That means God willing.
Yes. One question. Do all the Persian girls look so beautiful like this? They do? Wow. What a race of people. What a race of beautiful people. I mean physically.
من میخواستم تشکر کنم، خیلی خیلی زیاد زندگیمو واقعا عوض کردی، ازت ممنونم. امروز هم فکر میکنم بهترین روز زندگیمه.
She's saying thank you so much for changing my life so greatly, and today is the best day I've ever had in my life.
Welcome. Like your nail color. Tell them, I also thank them.
منم از شما متشکرم.
All the families here.
همه شما، همه خانواده ازتون متشکرم.
It's them who changed their own life.
شما هستین که زندگی خودتون رو تغییر دادید.
I wasn't even ever in Persia yet. It's their high level of spiritual understanding that make them recognize you know, whatever they think is right. That means they have it within themselves.
میگن به خاطر عرفان والایی که شما دارید که میتونید به همچین حالتی باشید و خودتون خیلی چیزها رو درک بکنین، به خاطر رشد معنویتونه.
They will bring a lot more blessing to their country.
خیلی رحم و شفقت و مهربانی و عظمت وارد کشورتون میکنید. شما این کارو خواهید کرد.
They will bring change, good change into their nation and their people. All of you.
همه شما.
Hero. Hero of Allah. Yeah. It's very difficult for them. They are very courageous, very brave. I know that.
استاد میفرمایند من میدونم که چقدر برای شما سخته، ولی میدونم که خیلی شجاعید و خیلی هم براتون سخته. این شجاعتتون رو من میدونم.
Yeah, especially because they are the pioneers. They are the first ones.
به خصوص که شما اولین ها هستید.
I thank them for their nation.
تشکر میکنن از شما به خاطر ملیتتون.
For their bravery.
به خاطر شجاعتتون.
For their touching sincerity.
به خاطر خلوص نیتتون که آدمو تحت تاثیر قرار میده.
And welcome.
و خوش آمدید.
To family.
خوش آمدید به خانواده ما.
Yeah. Okay. Yes, good.
تشکر کنم و شکرگزاری کنم از حمایتی که شما طی بیماری طولانی مادرم داشتید، حتی لحظه پرواز ایشون.
I'd like to thank you, Master, for your protection. When my mother, when our mother passed away, we could feel it.
Wonderful, wonderful.
من و بقیه اعضای خانواده اینو با تمام وجودمون احساس کردیم و شاکر.
We are grateful. We felt your grace, all of us in the family, when it happened. All of us. Thank
Wonderful.
you.
Because they should feel happy. She go to a higher planet.
باید خوشحال باشین ایشون رفته در درجات بالاتر.
با اطلاعاتی که ما از این متد به دست آوردیم، مفهوم دعا اونجوری که تو مذهب ما به ما یاد داده بودن تو ذهن ما تغییر کرده، تو ذهن من. بعد میخواستم بپرسم که با وجود اینکه خداوند از همه چی آگاهه و قادر به هر چیز و قانون کارمایی که قرار داده روی زمین، دعا میتونه چه نقشی داشته باشه و چه کار انجام بده برای ما؟
Yes.
The question is, with this method of Kuan Yin,
yes.
There was a significant change in understanding what the prayer is. What a prayer is.
Yes,
a prayer.
Yes.
And because of the law of the karma on earth, how can we use prayer to help
others people?
Yeah.
Our meditation is the best prayers.
مراقبه‌ای که ما می‌کنیم بهترین دعاست. بهترین دعا و بهترین
direct
نماز.
contact with the source of all blessing and all protection and all love.
به خاطر اینکه تماس مستقیم با منشأ همه چیز.
Which is Allah.
که اونم خداونده، الله هستش که منشأ عشقه.
So, because God, Allah knows what before we even say it. He's omnipresent.
خداوند میدونه قبل از اینکه ما چیزی رو بگیم، خداوند میدونه که ما چی میخوایم و همه جا هست.
So if we contact with that even more, so we can even know that He knows. Before, He knows that He knows, but we don't know that He knows. And now we know that He knows. And He knows that we know that He knows.
Can I write it down first so I can translate? I will explain to them later a bit more in details, but I'm not so sure I
You forgot? Okay.
Yeah.
What I mean is before we have this contact, you know, through the Kuan Yin method,
yes.
we are contact directly with Allah, with God.
ما تماس مستقیم با خداوند داریم از طریق همون کوان یین.
Yes. Before we pray to Allah,
قبلا دعا می‌کردیم برای
but we don't know that Allah hear or not.
ولی نمیدونستیم که آیا خداوند اینو میشنوه یا نه.
We think that Allah knows.
فکر
But we
می‌کردیم
don't
که
know.
میدونه ولی نمیدونستیم.
Yeah. Now we know that He knows.
الان میدونیم که اون میدونه.
We contact. We feel it. We know it.
به خاطر اینکه مستقیم باهاش در تماس هستیم، احساسش میکنیم و میدونیم.
Before He knows that He knows.
قبل از اینکه اون بدونه که بدونه.
But we don't know that He knows.
ولی نمیدونیم که اون میدونه.
And now He knows that we know that He knows.
بعد اون میدونه که ما میدونیم که اون میدونه.
And we know that He knows that we know that He knows. It's clear, no?
اون میدونه که ما میدونیم که اون میدونه که ما میدونیم.
Yeah. That's the difference. Yes.
فرقش در اینه.
Yes. So meditation, Kuan method is the best prayers. It's the direct prayers.
پس متد کوانینی که ما انجام میدیم بهترین متد و روش مستقیمی.
Before the Kuan Yin contact, Allah always knows what we want.
قبل از این که کوانین تماس رو داشته باشیم خداوند همیشه میدونه که ما چی میخوایم.
And Allah always tell us what to do, but we don't understand it.
همیشه خداوند به ما میگه که چیکار بکنیم، منتها ما نمیفهمیدیم.
And now after Kuan Yin contact, we will intuitively feel what Allah wants us to do and how He helps and how His grace operate every minute of our life.
حالا که کوانینو بلد هستیم میتونیم از طریق تماس مستقیمی که داریم و اون چیزی رو که حس میکنیم و اون چیزی رو که دریافت میکنیم میدونیم خدا چی میخوادش.
We more aware of His will, of God's will.
ما الان بیشتر آگاهی داریم که اراده اون چیه، خواست اون چیه.
The more we practice Kuan Yin method, the more we are aware of God's instruction.
هر چقدر بیشتر ما مراقبه کوانین انجام بدیم بیشتر آگاهی داریم از دستورات الهی.
Because it's at level of the soul.
به خاطر اینکه در سطح روحه.
Which is the greatest of the intelligence.
که بالاترین درجه و مقام هوشمندیه.
It's not like before we practice Kuan Yin method, it's not like God doesn't help or God doesn't hear or God doesn't bless. It's just we're not receptive enough to see or to put it into action.
اینجا نیستش که قبل از اینکه ما کوانینو انجام بدیم اینکه واقعا خدا نمیدونه که ما چی میخوایم، فقط اینکه ما یا اینکه ما چی میخوایم دقیقا، فقط اینکه ما گیرندمون درست نیست، ما نمیتونیم دریافت کنیم که از ما چی میخواد و چه کار باید بکنیم.
Now we're more aware,
حالا بیشتر آگاهیم.
Every day more.
حالا بیشتر
Every country has their problem. Yeah.
هر کشوری مشکل خودشو داره.
Every country struggle to be independent, to be strong so that they can protect themselves, protect their people.
هر کشوری سعی خودشو میکنه که قوی باشه، مستقل باشه که بتونه مردم خودشو حمایت بکنه.
And sometimes by doing so it seems like they are isolating themselves, or it seems like they are very close in, or I don't know, seems like a difficult policy. But it is very difficult to survive in this world as a nation, not to talk about as individual, but as a nation. Do you understand?
استاد میفرمایند خیلی سخته که به عنوان یک ملت تو این دنیا استاد میفرمایند که خیلی سخته که به عنوان یک ملت بتونی تو این دنیا راز بقا داشته باشی و حیاتی داشته باشی برای خودت.
Yes. It is a power struggle between the big country and the small country, between the the superpower and the less superpower. It is a very difficult political position for any country to survive.
یه مبارزه خیلی سختیه به خاطر اینکه بتونی نجات پیدا بکنی تو این دنیا و قبلش هم که ایشون فرموده بودن مثل این میمونه که یک مبارزه ای هستش که بخوای قدرت خودتو نگه داری.
So there are some leaders more enlightened than other leaders, but some leaders seem to be more enlightened, but in fact less. Some leaders are less enlightened, but they seem to be like more enlightened.
بعضی از رهبرای کشورها خیلی امکان داره که روشن ضمیر باشن، اما بعضی ها هستن که به نظر میان روشن ضمیر باشن ولی نیستن و یا اینکه کمتر روشن ضمیر هستن.
So if any government is good, or if your government is good in some way, you try to find a positive point and to support that. Yeah, so the government can have some stepping stones to continue and to be better in the future.
باید پوانای مثبت یک دولت رو گرفت که چه کار دارن میکنن، از اون پوانای مثبتشون استفاده کرد که دارن در چه راهی قدم ور میدارن.
Not many government leader or government are saints, but they are all trying their best.
همه رهبرای دنیا اینا مقدس نیستن، اما همشون دارن بهترین کاری رو که میتونن انجام میدن، وظیفه خودشون رو انجام میدن.
A government is as good as a country, tradition, religion, and political pressure from other country.
یک دولت به خوبی اون سنتی که داره هستش، یعنی اون سنت نمایندگیشو میکنه.
I know you feel that it's very difficult in your country.
میدونیم که مشکل تو کشور شما.
But I'm sure your government feels even more difficult.
حتی من فکر میکنم دولت شما احساس میکنه که خیلی تو این موقعیت بودن مشکله.
Consider all the international and political pressure.
وقتی در نظر میگیری تمام فشارهای بین المللی رو.
There was a story, like there was an old woman.
یک زن پیری بود.
Who lives under a dictator as a king. He was a king was a dictator, and she go every day to the church to pray for this king to live long.
یک خانومی بودش، یه زن پیری بودش که توی یک زیر دست یک پادشاه خیلی دیکتاتوری به اصطلاح زندگی میکرد، ولی هر روز میرفت به کلیسا برای اینکه دعا بکنه براش.
So people were very surprised. Say, why you pray for this tyrann? He should be dead. Why you pray for him to live long?
مردم خیلی به اصطلاح تعجب زده بودند که چرا میری هر روز برای این پادشاه دعا میکنی؟ این پادشاه باید بمیره، پادشاهی خیلی بدیه.
So she said, before, when I was younger, there was a king so and so, and I felt that he was a tyrann. He was very bad. So every day I want him die, and after he died, I was very happy.
گفتم من موقعی که جوان بودم، این خانم پیر گفتم موقعی که جوان بودم ما یه پادشاهی داشتیم که خیلی خیلی بد بود، من همش دعا میکردم که این بمیره.
And then came another king, and then he's worse than the king that died. And I pray hard for him to die, and then he died, and then I was very happy.
بعد یه پادشاه دیگه اومد، اونم بدتر از اون بود.
So and then after he died, then there come another king, and he's worse than the other two before him.
بعد که پادشاه سومم اومد، اونم بدتر از دوتای قبلی بود.
So I prayed for him to die, and then he died, and I was happy. It must be a very strong prayer.
برای اونم دعا کردم و اونم افتاد مرد.
But now come this king, he's the worst of all.
بعد اون پادشاه حالا از همه بدتره.
But I pray that he live long, because if he die, maybe another king come worse than him.
ولی من هر روز براش دعا میکنم که این نمیره، چون میدونم اگه بمیره یکی بدتر از این میاد.
I told the Chinese and the Vietnamese yesterday that the Kuan Yin method, the spiritual practitioner of the Kuan Yin method, will move mountains. Yes, will level the ocean with their power without doing anything. So just be patient, meditate, and world peace will come.
من دیروز به چینی ها گفتم که کسانی که اینیشیت شدن و کوانین انجام میدن میتونن کوه و حرکت بدن، میتونن همه چیزو حرکت بدن به خاطر قدرتی که دارن. فقط صبر داشته باشید، مراقبه بکنید و اون وقت صلح جهانی میاد سراغ ما.
I told the Chinese and the Vietnamese yesterday that the Kuan Yin method, the spiritual practitioner of the Kuan Yin method, will move mountains. Yes, will level the ocean with their power without doing anything. So just be patient, meditate, and world peace will come.
من دیروز به چینی ها گفتم که کسانی که اینیشیت شدن و کوانین انجام میدن میتونن کوه و حرکت بدن، میتونن همه چیزو حرکت بدن به خاطر قدرتی که دارن. فقط صبر داشته باشید، مراقبه بکنید و اون وقت صلح جهانی میاد سراغ ما.
There was great changes in China, great changes in Taiwan, great changes in Vietnam. Well, I cannot tell too many in different countries, but I just tell from the country that I know. Great changes, great, improvement in these countries that nobody imagined it would happen before. The Taiwan and the China, they shook hands with each other. Every day the Chinese can come visit the Taiwan. It never happened for so long. It happened now. Okay?
استاد میفرمایند که چین، تایوان، ویتنام درشون خیلی تغییر ایجاد شده در سالهای گذشته. قبلا کی فکر میکرد؟ هیچ کس نمیدونست که قرار چین و تایوان با هم دوست باشن. الان میرن و میان. خیلی تغییرات ایجاد شده.
Really, God knows what we want.
خداوند میدونه که ما چی میخوایم.
We just wait and see.
ما فقط صبر میکنیم.
Master, I have a comment.
Yes, say something. Yes, yes.
I live in the United States, and I want to say that I owe you my life. I thank you for everything.
You're welcome, love.
For everything.
Yeah, okay, love. Okay. Something good happened to you?
A lot of good things.
Okay.
And I have been initiated since September.
Only September?
And my life has changed since I did the convenient method.
Yes.
Day by day, I see changes. And it may not be apparent to other people,
yes.
but inside, I feel calm,
yes.
and I feel peace, and I owe it to you.
Sorry, onto yourself.
And
You're
I
good.
thank you.
Yes.
You have made me
wonderful,
confident and clever, and I thank you very much.
You're welcome. You're very welcome. Very welcome. Actually, of course you thank me, but I don't ever feel. I feel you should thank yourself, and I will be thanking you because you make the world different by your practice. If I'm alone, I cannot make much difference. Because of you, the world changed. In fact, even though it feels like we have war everywhere, but it's not like that. We have less war now than a few years before. More than 50% less. And it's going to be less and less and less all the time because people already waken up. They're fed up with war. They're fed up with violence. They realize now that only love, only peaceful means can really bring happiness to people, including themselves, including the leaders. Yes?
باید اینو دونست که فقط با عشق میشه شادی را آورد. این بزرگترین پیامه.
50% less now, the war. More than 50%
الان ما 50% کمتر جنگ داریم.
Yes. Even though it seems like still a lot of war, but it has less now. Just a few years and it become less and less and less.
اینم در عرض چند سال گذشته 50% کمتر.
World peace is really possible.
پس صلح جهانی واقعا امکان پذیره.
It is possible. It will come. Yep. Hurrah! It will come, yeah? People has to realize it one day. After so much suffering, people will realize it, that it's useless to have war. Then peace must come.
مردم میفهمن که با جنگ هیچ چیزی جلو نمیره. اصلا بیخوده. پس صلح میادش.
Yeah, within nations also. And things will open. Borders will open, yeah. Nations will open to each other. People will shake hands. Leaders will support each other. Leaders will understand each other. And peace definitely will come. And very soon. Yes.
خیلی زود مرزها دیگه باز میشن، ملت‌ها با هم دست میدن و صلح جهانی میاد. خیلی خیلی زود.
Yes. We just have to be good. We just have to be positive about other people, about other nations, about the government, about anything. Yeah. Just get out the positive and things will become better. Yes.
ما باید خیلی مثبت باشیم، چیزای خوب رو بگیریم و اون وقت صلح جهانی میادش.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, things will change. Okay? Don't worry. Yes. Right. I'm so happy that you can come. Can you imagine if you cannot come?
میگن خیلی خوشحالم که اومدین.
Yeah.
نمیتونستم تصور کنیم که
Yeah, it's very good already of your government.
خیلی خوبه که حتی برای دولتتون خوبه که شما اومد.
What left? You prayed 3 months?
Yes.
Oh, that's not too long, is it?
No, but I've been initiated for 2 days.
Oh, okay.
That's what I saw you on SMTV on the 7th of September.
Oh, that's how you get initiated?
Yes.
Yeah, congratulations. The SMTV does help, huh?
It does.
You see, it's still a very good system. You could even watch internet. Your country is free. You even come out here to see me. Your country is free. You can't have absolute freedom in every nation. Every nation has something, okay? So, but it's free enough that you come out, and it could be more free in the future. Yeah? Okay? Wonderful, wonderful. Congratulations. Congratulations. To thank your government also.
و باید تشکرم بکنیم از دولتتون.
Good government on this aspect.
دولت خوب میتونه این کارو بکنه. پس آزادی وجود داره و بیشترم خواهد.
It's a free world we live in, more free than before. Yes.
دنیای آزادیه که الان ما زندگی میکنیم و بیشتر از قبل آزادی داشتیم.
We count our blessing.
ما لطف خداوند، رحمت خداوند رو میشماریم.
Yeah, we know we count the positive blessing that we have.
ما این رحمت خداوند و رحمت الهی رو که مثبته میشماریم.
All right. Any more questions? Yeah, there you are. They ask very intelligent question, hey. They ask very intelligent question. The person.
سوالای خیلی هوشمندانه ای میپرسین.
So your country cannot be that bad.
پس کشورتون نمیتونه بد باشه.
Yeah, your system must have been good.
پس سیستمتون میتونه درست باشه. درست بوده.
To some degree, yes. Okay, this girl and then the man. All right, yeah.
و اینکه میخواستم ازتون تشکر کنم به خاطر صحبت‌های آرامش بخشتون و مژدگانی قشنگتون.
And I would like to thank you for the way you give us speeches so peacefully, and they calm me down, and good news that you gave us about the world peace.
You're welcome. Can you bring this home and give to the people at home, if whomever you can?
Thank you,
love.
Master.
Yeah.
Thank you. Thank you, Master.
How old is she?
13.
13 only? And you speak so good?
Thank you, Master.
I'm proud.
The education system is very tough.
Tough?
Yeah, I mean you've got to study all the time practically, and there is if you want to go to university, you've got to pass a very, very hard test.
Wow, no
very
wonder.
Hard test.
No wonder.
So
Wow.
people study an awful lot because that's one way to freedom. One way or
wonderful,
another.
wonderful, wonderful.
Thank you, Master.
Yeah. At least he has a good point, huh? So what I mean is, your people, they speak very articulate. I mean, the old and the young. So your culture must be very, prestigious then.
استاد میفرمایند که از آدم کم سن و پرسن و فرق نمیکنه، ولی همتون خیلی قشنگ صحبت میکنیم، پس باید خیلی فرهنگ غنی داشته باشین.
So if you go back to your country, if I may advise you once, just relax.
اگر وقتی که رفتید به منزلتون به خونتون فقط یاد بگیرید که آرامش داشته باشید، ریلکس کنید.
Whatever happened, just relax.
هر چیزی که اتفاق قراره بیفته فقط ریلکس کنید.
Don't let the pressure, any pressure get onto you.
اجازه ندید که هیچ فشاری به شما آسیبی برسونه.
And even if you feel the pressure, you should know that is a motivation to push you more on the spiritual height.
حتی اگر فشاری رو احساس میکنین بدونین فقط یک انگیزه‌ایه که برای شما خیلی سریعتر توی راه معنویتتون پیشرفت کنید.
So just thank Allah for whatever happened. Just thank Allah every day.
از خداوند تشکر کنید برای هر چیزی که اتفاق میفته.
You come here for a holiday, you on the beach, you can walk to the beach, and you come home, and if anybody asks, say, I've been on Pattaya Beach, I had a good time. Yeah, Thailand is a wonderful hospital country, and I met some very nice friends.
استاد میفهمن هر کس از شما پرسید بگین که من رفتم به سواحل پاتایا توی تایلند و رفتم یه چند تا دوستم پیدا کردم، خیلی خوب بود، رفتم لب دریا، همه جا رو گشتم، هیچ نگرانی هم نداشته باشید.
Have a big smile and say, come to Thailand, you yourself, whoever asks.
بعد یک لبخند خیلی بزرگی داشته باشید و بگین بیاین برین تو تایلند، جای خوبیه برای گردش.
Yeah, I recommend Pattaya Beach. Yeah, wonderful. Huh?
بسیار عالی. Thank you, Master. Thank you.
Just relax. Be positive.
فقط آسوده باشید، ریلکس بکنید و مثبت باشید.
Sometimes things are not as bad as we imagine.
گاهی مسائل اونقدر به اون بدی که ما فکر میکنیم هم نیست.
Sometimes we are so used to with the negative influence, we forget that there's Allah who watch over us and don't let nothing happen to us.
گاهی ما انقدر تحت تاثیر نیروهای منفی قرار میگیریم که یادمون میره که در واقع خداونده که داره ما رو نگاه میکنه و از ما حمایت میکنه.
We must hang on to him.
باید به اون متوسل بشین و توکل داشته باشید.
Recite the holy names all the time.
5 نام مقدس و مرتب بگید.
Any situation.
در هر موقعیتی.
Yes. Even if it really happened, that something happened to us, look at the prophet. They're great, but they suffer also.
حتی اگر هم اتفاقی برای ما بیفته یادتون باشه حتی به پیامبران نگاه بکنید که خیلی رنج و زحمت کشیدن و بردن.
But that even make them greater. People try to destroy him and he become more famous than ever. Jesus, Muhammad, Buddha. People try to destroy them. Instead they make them a hero, a martyr, and they live forever. Many centuries people still pray to them.
حتی اگر بدترین کارها رو هم برای اونا میکردن، برای این پیامبران، ولی اونا رو بیشتر نامشون رو زنده تر کردن و اونا رو موفق تر کردن.
And they are high in the spiritual heavens.
بعد اون وقت اینا در مقامات بالای معنویت هستن.
Where no blame, no fame, no suffering can ever touch them.
که اون وقت هیچ تقصیری، هیچ شهرتی یا بدنامی میتونه بهشون آسیبی برسونه.
There is a risk in everything.
در هر چیزی ریسکی هستش.
When you marry, you risk.
وقتی ازدواج میکنی ریسک میکنی.
You risk your freedom. Yeah. There's a boy, 5 years old. He asked his father, "Father, is it very? Does it cost a lot to get married? To be married?" The father said, "I don't know, son. I'm still paying for it."
یه پسری از پدرش میپرسه که خیلی به اصطلاح خرج داره که آدم ازدواج بکنه و اینا. بعد پدر به پسرش میگه که نمیدونم پسرم، من هنوزم دارم بابتش پول میدم.
Yeah. When you're in love, you also taking risk.
وقتی عاشقی ریسک هم برمیداری.
Yeah, because the person you are in love with may be not that in love with you.
خاطر اینکه امکان داره کسی رو که دوست داری عاشق تو اونقدر نباشه.
He might look like, but maybe she's not in love with you.
امکان داره که اون عاشقت نباشه.
You give everything, your heart, your soul, your freedom, everything, but you don't know what you get back. See?
همه چی تو میدی، قلب تو، روح تو، آزادی تو میدی، امکان داره هیچی هم در مقابلش نگیری.
Some marriages are very happy, some are not, but you never know until later, no?
بعضی از ازدواج ها امکان داره خوشحالی و شادی درش باشه، بعضیا نه، ولی تو نمیدونی تا اینکه بعدها بفهمی.
And when you decide to have children, you take another risk.
وقتی تصمیم میگیری بچه دار بشی خیلی ریسک برمیداری در زندگی.
You never know if your children are going to be good to you, filial to you, or be good student or not.
نمیدونی که آیا بچه ها برای تو بچه های خوبی خواهند شد یا دانشجو دانش آموزای خوبی خواهند بود. هیچی در موردشون نمیدونی.
And if you have a daughter, it's even more risky.
و اما اگر دختر داشته باشی ریسکش بالاتره.
You know what I mean.
شما میدونی من چی میگم.
Yeah. And when you open a business, an enterprise, you risk your capital. You don't know if you're going to be profit. You have profit in your business or not. You never know. Anything is a risk. Huh?
همه چیز ریسک داره. حتی اگر یه شرکتی یه بیزنسی رو باز بکنی نمیدونی که آیا آخرش سودی میبری یا نه. ریسکیه.
Yes. But we have to do what our heart say to us. Yeah.
پس باید با تمام قلبمون بگیم برای خودمون.
So by coming here, if your heart tell you, if your soul tell you that is good for your spiritual practice, if you're good for your soul, and if in the name of Allah, if you feel it is a righteous thing to do, then it's okay to take a risk.
اگه با روحتون با قلبتون تمام احساس کردید که این خوبه براتون و اون خواست خداست و چیزی بوده که شما هم میخواین، پس بدونین که خوبه.
All the prophets, they take risk.
تمام پیامبران ریسک برداشتن.
Not even for themselves.
نه برای خودشون.
Yeah, for everybody else.
برای کسانی دیگه.
So it's okay we take risk, at least for our soul, our family, our generations.
پس اوکیه، مشکلی نیستش که ریسک برداری برای خودت، برای خانوادت و برای نسلت.
And maybe it's the best thing you ever did.
شاید بهترین کاری بوده که تا حالا تو عمرت کردی.
Maybe it's not a risk at all.
شاید هم حتی اصلا ریسک نباشه.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
No problem.
Merci.
Yeah.
Merci.
I think no problem, huh? I think the whole world know what we are right now. They can even check us from internet. I think since the time I have taken over this job, I don't think I have ever done anything wrong to this world or to anybody. So if they check us, they think, okay, you are my friend, I don't think any problem will come out of that. They probably think, well, at least Qinghai is okay. if we're there with Qinghai, it's okay. What I mean, if they find out that you are with Qinghai, they think, well, at least, they are with the okay woman.
اگر کسی بفهمه که شما با استاد هستید اقلا میدونن که اوکیه شما با منید به هر حال منو میشناسن.
Nowadays they can check everybody.
این روزا همه کسو میدونن چک کنن.
Any government, any
هر دولتی هر کسی.
Check inside out.
از زیر و رو.
If something wrong, everybody knows.
هرچی اشتباه بشه همه میفهمن.
But you never know.
ولی نمیدونه آدم واقعا چطوره.
There's a joke, okay?
No, joking.
In a very famous country, there were three police system, yeah? Actually, they make fun of one country, but I don't want to name any country. So I just say in a country, in a powerful country, there are three government controlling system, three kind of police departments.
توی یه کشوری که استاد اسمشو نمیگن 3 نوع مختلف سیستم پلیسینگ هستش که بخوان پلیس رو به اصطلاح اجرا بکنن پلیسینگ رو.
One is government controlling police from the government, yes.
یه سیستمی هستش که از طرف دولت این پلیس بودن انجام میشه.
I mean direct from the presidential office.
مستقیما از طرف رئیس جمهور.
The most powerful. Yeah.
خیلی هم قدرت داره.
Okay. And the other one is a central investigation system.
سیستم
Second powerful.
دومین قدرتی که برای همین پلیسینگ هستش چیز مرکزیه، پلیسینگ مرکزیه.
And the third is a normal police, a local police.
سومی هم هستش پلیس معمولی که محلی هستش.
And they are very famous for their efficiency. President of that country wanted to test them.
بعد اینا باید به خاطر اینکه خیلی کاردان باشن توی کارشون از طرف رئیس جمهوری هم چک می شدن.
Okay. So he put a rabbit into a forest and each time to tell one of the three police department to catch to bring the rabbit back.
کاری که میکردن یه خرگوش رو میذاشتن تو جنگل بعد به اون 3 دپارتمان پلیس میگفتن که برین خرگوشه رو بیارین.
So the first one, the one direct from the presidential palace police, go in the jungle and make a big investigation.
گروه اول پلیسا که مستقیم از طرف رئیس جمهور بودن میرن توی جنگل و یک خیلی بررسی خیلی بزرگی انجام میدن در این مورد.
They rounded up all the animals in the forest and questioned them one by one.
تمام حیوانات رو توی جنگل رو جمع کردن یکی یکی ازشون سوال کردن.
And they gathered all the rocks in the forest and questioned them one by one.
تمام سنگ‌های جنگل رو جمع کردن یکی یکی ازشون سوال کردن.
And they questioned all the trees one by one.
تمام درخت‌ها رو یکی یکی سوال کردن ازشون.
And all the grass and the flower and the weeds in the forest. None of them are not questioned. They leave no stone unturned.
تمام گل‌ها، تمام چمن‌ها همه رو ازشون سوال پرسیدن. هیچ چیزی رو جا نذاشتن. از همه چی سوال کردن.
Palace police. Yeah, okay.
پلیسای طرف ریاست جمهوری.
After 3 months, they concluded that rabbit doesn't exist.
بعد از 3 ماه به این نتیجه رسیدن که خرگوش وجود نداره.
Because all the tree don't know anything about rabbit, the rocks say I don't know, and all the animals say we don't know.
به خاطر اینکه درخت‌ها گفتن ما چیزی نمیدونیم در موردش، سنگام چیزی نگفتن و حیوانات هم انکار کردن.
Okay. And the second best police,
دپارتمان دوم که بهترین نوع
investigation
پلیسشون بود
and spying police. I also went into the forest.
رفتن به جنگل
They cannot find the rabbit,
پیدا نکردن خرگوشو
so they burned the whole forest.
تمام جنگل رو سوزوندن
Get rid of the evidence.
تمام مدارک و اینطوری از بین بردن
Say, oh, we cannot find any evidence because the forest is burnt.
میگن ما هیچ مدرکی نتونستیم پیدا بکنیم و تمام جنگل سوخت.
And now came the third degree police, the local police.
حالا سومین نوع پلیس که پلیسای محلی اومدن تو کار.
From one of the cities in the country.
از یکی از شهرهای توی کشور.
He came in the forest and then people saw them coming out with a bear.
بعد مردم دیدن که این پلیسا دارن میان وارد جنگل میشن با خرس.
And the bear was beaten up very badly, bad shape, black and blue. The bear was beaten up.
بعد خرسه رو هی کتکش میزدن.
Yeah, and the bear was screaming, okay, okay, I confess, I'm a rabbit, I'm a rabbit.
بعد خرسه اعتراف کرد اوکی من دیگه خود خرگوش هستم.
Yeah, so you never know, but it's just a joke, okay? Your country is not like that, I hope. I think your country is more enlightened, yeah? Yeah, go ahead.
Bad thinking before action is karma or not?
Yeah, can be or can be not. You see, sometimes it's a bad karma from the past life. Sometimes the karma from the action we made when we were younger in the olden day. Sometimes we are influenced by the people around us or from the thing that we see, from the thing that we read even. You know, like for example, people write some bad things. Just say pornography, for example. That's why people read them. Because they like the feeling of when they read it. You understand? It feels real and it excites them. You see what I mean? If they don't read that, they wouldn't feel that excited. You see what I mean? So we are influenced also by the company we keep, by the society that we live in. And this is a very sad thing. So that's why we have to try to minimize what is no good for us. If we know it's no good, we don't contact anymore. We try to get in touch with any positive things possible that's good for us. But it's not always possible. So forgive yourself if you are influenced. We live in this world, you know. It's not always clean. So you just repeat the holy names of God all the time. And that's how you protect yourself. Yeah? Just get hold onto the string that Allah, contact with Allah. Hold on that all the time. All the time. So that's how we can survive in this world spiritually. Yeah.
سوال کردن که آیا فکر منفی قبل از اینکه کاری انجام بدی کرداری داشته باشی کارما داره یا نه؟ استاد گفتن بله، هم میتونه داشته باشه هم نداشته باشه. مثلا اگزامپلی که دادن، مثالی که دادن این بودش که و گفتن امکان داره آدم خیلی تحت تاثیر اطرافیانش هم قرار بگیره و وقتی که یه مجله مثلا ناشایسته به دستش میرسه این میل درش به وجود میاد و اینا. ولی چیزی که مهمه اینه که شما 5 تا نیم رو مرتب بگین و از خدا بخواین که شما را حمایت بکنه.
That's why advertisement work.
برای همینه که آگهی کردن، آگهی دادن کار میکنه، رو آدم اثر میذاره.
How many times you want to drink, for example, say a beer or a Coca-Cola just because you just saw it on television? Before that, you didn't want anything. You did not think of it. You saw advertising and then you want to go in the fridge and get one and drink yourself.
چند بار شده که شما یهو هوس کردین در واقع آگهی رو دیدین و خواستین برین یا آبجو بخورید یا کوکاکولا یا چیزی بخورین به خاطر اینکه اون آگهی رو دیدین، میری سراغ یخچال و نوشابه‌تون رو برمی.
I think your country is forbidden alcohol. You see? So you should feel very happy. At least you don't have this temptation. In your country many good tradition.
توی مملکت شما این سنت خیلی خوبه.
Yeah, the old tradition I also like very much.
سنت‌های قدیمی رو من خیلی دوست دارم.
Yeah, for example, like many Islam country, they forbid alcohol, they forbid gambling, They forbid stealing, and they help each other. Even the government help to build houses for the poor. They really take care of their people. And I really admire the Muslim country for that. Every country should learn from that. In this fashion, I am also a Muslim.
در این مورد من هم یک مسلمان هستم.
Because in our group, we don't want any of this. We avoid.
به خاطر اینکه ما هم در گروه خودمون همه اینجور چیزها رو میذاریم کنار. هیچ کدوم از اینا رو
We
نمیخوام.
live very much according to the Quran.
من همون چیزی رو که قرآن گفته قبول دارم.
We share what we have.
با بقیه آدمای دیگه شریک هستیم همه چیزو.
We avoid violence. We avoid stealing. We don't drink alcohol. We don't steal. Yes.
احکامی رو که داریم ما دزدی نمی کنیم، از الکل و مواد استفاده نمی کنیم و دروغ نمیگیم.
And in Muslim country, there's one thing also very good. It's the woman dressed very decently, very discreetly.
یه چیز دیگه هم که تو کشورهای مسلمون خوبه من دوست دارم اینه که خانم ها لباس پوشیده میپوشن و خودشونو تا اندازه خوبی میپوشونن.
It has a very good point.
این یک پوان خیلی خوب داره.
But some of the world people don't understand it.
ولی بعضیا تو دنیا اینو درک نمیکنن.
See, when they dress like that, people have more respect for them. They don't look upon women as an object, a sexual object, but as an equal human being.
وقتی اینطوری لباس میپوشی مردم به شما بیشتر احترام میذارن و اون موقع شما رو به عنوان یک وسیله به عنوان سکس و وسیله سکسی نمیبیننتون.
That is to protect women.
این برای حمایت کردن زن هاست.
To give them more respect.
که بیشتر احترام بهشون گذاشته بشه.
But if it's too much, then people translate it into like restriction or to forbid controlling, but it's not like that. In the time of Prophet Muhammad, it doesn't mean like that. It's not restriction, it's not controlling.
اگر خیلی به حد زیاد برسه این امکان داره به این صورت تفسیر بشه که حالت کنترلینگ زیاد داشته باشه، محدودیت زیاد داشته باشه، ولی در زمان حضرت محمد اصلا اینطور نبوده.
Yeah, see how much war has happened, how much trouble has happened just because woman has not been respected as another creation of God, but as a sexual object. So many war had happened because of that.
خیلی از جنگ ها به خاطر این انجام شده بوده که واقعا خانوم ها اونقدر بهشون احترام نگذاشته بودن و به عنوان یک جنس سکسی بهش نگاه میکردن.
Yes, in the Quran, the Prophet even say, yeah, it's very clear in the Quran why the Muslim woman should dress how is it decently, more discreetly.
توی قرآن توضیح دادن که چرا یک زن مسلمون باید درست حجاب داشته باشه و خودش رو بپوشونه.
You know everything about Quran already. I just talk for the ignorant non-Muslim, okay?
من میدونم که شما در مورد قرآن میدونید. من برای کسانی که اسلامو نمیشناسن دارم توضیح میدم.
So that they have a clearer understanding.
اون وقت بهتر میتونن متوجه بشن.
Sometimes they don't ask, but they ask in their heart, and so I want them to know. The Prophet say that in some regulation, relaxing. For example, if a woman is very old already, or if she's with her relatives, like a nephew or something, but she's old already, and if he want to come in and ask her some question, then she can also relax the dress code. Like she don't have to wear such a very covering dress, but a relaxing one. As long as she doesn't show her charm, I mean, doesn't show the figure too much. How clear?
مثلا اومده که اگر یک خانومی سنش هم بالا باشه ولی توی اتاق، بعد مثلا برادرزادش بخواد بیاد، این مجبور نیستش که خودشو خیلی بپوشونه، فقط کافیه به اندازه کافی خودشو بپوشونه و در این مورد یک رعایت هایی رو بکنه.
I mean the outer dress, you know, the big and non-shaped one. She can take that off.
معمولا
in her private quarter.
جایی که هستش به اصطلاح خصوصی هستش، اون لباسی رو که گشاد هستش اونو میتونه در بیاره که بتونه حتی یه ذره مثلا اندامش هم نشون بده. این اشکال نداره برای کسی که نزدیکشه.
So that's very clear.
این خیلی مشخصه.
The prophet aware of the power of the woman's charm which caused trouble for herself and for others.
کاملا پیامبر آگاه بودن از جذبه خانوم ها و اینکه این امکان داره این جذبه باعث دردسر بشه برای آقایون.
So later maybe they were more strictly with the way and everything, but perhaps beginning just enough to cover yourself a little and then enough to wear a whole like a uniform cover loose outfit like the one I wear in Hungary for example.
اوایلش اینطور نبوده که انقدر محدودیت داشته باشن خانم ها، امکان داشت یه لباس گشاد فقط میپوشیدن کافی بود که به اصطلاح هیکلشون رو بپوشونه، ولی بعدها خیلی محدودیت ها بیشتر شد.
In my opinion, that's also very helpful. In the beginning, we advise all the women to wear up to here and all that. But we live in such a modern world. If I impose too much restriction, that would be too tiring for everybody already. Yes.
شاید در زمانهای گذشته این مشکلی نبوده که همچین محدودیت ها رو بذاریم، ولی من الان نمیتونم بخوام تو این دور زمان مدرن که همچین محدودیت ها رو روی بقیه بذارم. نیازی نیستش.
But at least I can say one thing. Your attitude is very important.
اقلا یه چیزی رو میتونم بهتون بگم، بینشتون خیلی مهمه.
It's not just the dress.
فقط این لباس نیست که مهمه.
You understand? Yeah? Okay. So at least dress yourself with the dignity.
پس با تواضع لباس بپوشید.
Yeah, at least dress yourself in dignity.
لباستون رو همون یعنی با درست لباستون رو بپوشید.
Yeah. Okay. So some people might say, oh, Muslim is too restricted and all that. But what is the good of alcohol? What's the good of drug? What is the good of cigarette doing to you? Even if you are not Muslim.
خیلی آدم ها هستن میگن چرا مسلمون ها اینطوری لباس میپوشن، خانم ها اینطوری لباس میپوشن. وقتی یکی سوال میکنه میگه که پس الکل خوردن و سیگار کشیدن و مواد استفاده کردن اینا چرا؟ اینا خوبه مگه؟ اینا چه خوبی داره؟
What do you miss? What do you miss?
چه چیزی رو شما از دست میدید؟ چه چیزی رو جاشو خالی میبینید؟
And gambling will make you bankrupt and broke your family.
وقتی که با ما بازی میکنی یه عالم پول از دست میدی، اصلا خانواده از هم میپاشه.
Put you in jail even if you have no money to pay. If you lose all the money.
حتی اگه پولاتو از دست بدی میذارن تو زندان.
Alcohol make you lose intelligence and dignity and control.
الکل هوشمندی تو از بین میبره، کنترل تو از بین میبره.
Cigarette, drug make you sick.
و سیگار و مواد تو رو مریض میکنن، بیمارت میکنن.
So you're not missing anything.
پس شما چیزی رو از دست نمیدین.
Yeah, I think many countries should forbid all this item. I think they are going to.
به نظر من خیلی از کشورها باید اینا رو قدغن کنن و این کارو میکنن.
It's getting in there.
داریم به اونجا میرسیم.
Many countries now restricted on alcohol, labor, selling cigarette, restriction all the time. We are getting all Muslim.
خیلی از کشورها الان دارن منع میکنن الکل و سیگارو.
Okay. So actually we have to look at the positive side of everything.
پس باید به جنبه مثبت چیزا نگاه کنیم.
I think you should not be afraid. Any people live under Muslim government should not be afraid. They are safe.
هیچ کسی نباید نگران باشه، حتی دولت ها امنن، همگی امنن.
Even if they don't learn Kuan method, at least they are safe.
حتی اگر از متد کوانین هم استفاده نمی‌کنن، اونا امنن.
Sit here is better. Come on. It's only a cushion. Sit is better for you. You're not used to with sitting on the floor.
We are used
too long. You are?
We are used to. Yeah, we sit on the floor.
Oh, okay, you praying 5 times a day. I know. It's very good system. At least you're praying every day.
استاد میفرمایند 5 بار در روز نماز خوندن خیلی خوبه.
If people are so disciplined like that, at least they always remember God.
اگر مردم این کارو میکنن انقدر انضباط دارن پس به یاد خدا هستن.
Very good system.
سیستم خوبیه.
In the beginning it was like meditation, 5 times because half an hour break, half an hour, so become 2.5 hours. That's why 5 times.
اوایل در واقع برای مدیتیشن 5 بار بود، 5 تا نیم ساعت میشه 2 ساعت و نیم.
Yeah, because we don't have time to meditate a lot.
به خاطر اینکه اون زمان نبودش که ما بخوایم خیلی مدیتیشن بکنیم.
And during the Prophet Muhammad time, they've been harassed and they've been chasing from one country to the next, so they can only make a quick meditation, half an hour each time.
پس در زمان حضرت محمد به خاطر اینکه انقدر اذیتشون میکردن، دنبالشون میکردن از این ور به اون ور، خیلی سریع باید نیم ساعته مدیتیشن و مراقبهشون رو میکردن و میرفتن.
And do you remember how you pray in the mosque?
Yes. و الان یادتون میاد که شما چطوری نماز میخونین و تکبیر میگید؟
Just 1 inch different.
Yes, it's the Kuan Yin.
Yeah, okay.
Yes.
Because in the old time is very restricted for the Muslim. Just like even now we are restricted in different ways. So they have to have a code, when they see each other together, they know this is, and or maybe they do like this, but then the outsider, they don't know the secret. So they just look at what they're doing like that, so they come home and they do this and then say that's is Muslim, and then they continue tradition. After the Prophet died, nobody know the difference.
اوایلش که مراقبه میکردن در واقع همون مراقبه کوانین رو میکردن و به خاطر اینکه با هم دیگه نشون بدن که دارن به اصطلاح کوانین میکنن یا سلامایی به خصوصی میکنن، اینو نشون میدادن. اما بعدها کپی کردن چون نمیدونستن دارن چی کار میکنن. وقتی حضرت محمد رفتن از این دنیا، اونا کپی میکردن و تبدیلش کردن به یه چیز دیگه.
Yeah, just like the Christian.
مثل مسیحی ها علامت کراس رو که انجام
What do
میدن.
they do in the church?
توی کلیسا کاری رو که انجام میدن.
Wisdom eyes, 5
چشم
names,
سوم، 5 اسم
Kuan
و کوانین از
That's a secret code. They greet each other.
این کد رمزی بود.
But then later on it go down.
بعد اون وقت بعدها تبدیل شد به یه چیز دیگه.
And yeah, after 2,000 years, it keep going down all the time, and now people don't know where to do anymore. And maybe longer, if 3,000 years, they do it down to the knee.
میگن شاید تا 3000 سال دیگه این علامت بیاد به پایین‌ترهای بدن هم برسه.
Who knows? The longer, the lower. Huh? Okay. I'm just telling you the remnant of the proof of the Kuan method.
من میخوام بهتون بگم که نتیجه مراقبه کوانین در واقع چی بوده.
You will find it, you will understand it. Yes.
متوجه میشید وقتی که فهمیدید.
I'm not teaching you anything new.
چیز جدیدی بهتون یاد نمیدم من.
It just since time immemorial, this world is a physical planet, and everything spiritual come down here is a clash with the physical energy. So mostly have to be secretive.
به خاطر اینکه این دنیای فیزیکی هستش و چیز معنوی که بیادش پایین یک کلاشی به وجود میاره، یک برخوردی به وجود میاره. برای همین این برخوردها، به خاطر این برخوردها باید همه چیز سری و رمزدار باشه.
I think all the Muslim people should not feel that their government are too controlling or too restrictive. They should not. Just relax.
من فکر میکنم کشورهای مسلمون نباید به این فکر بکنن که دولت‌هاشون دولت‌های کنترلی هستن و میخوان خیلی محدودشون بکنن. باید سعی بکنن که ریلکس کنن. باید خیلی آرامش داشته باشن.
Do like the old woman.
مثل اون خانم پیری که گفتن باشید.
It could be worse.
میتونه بدتر باشه. همونی که گفتن پادشاه بعدی میاد.
Yeah. At least in your country you're alive, you're free, you away from the poison. At least if you die normally. You don't die by drug, you don't die by alcohol, you don't die by tuberculosis with the cigarette, etc.
اقلا شما تو کشورتون آزادی دارین، زنده هستین و به خاطر الکل استفاده از الکل نمیمیرید.
That's why you look healthy and beautiful.
شما خوشگل هستید.
It's not a very favorable subject, but I want you to be happy under your circumstance, under your government, and you should feel lucky. So I talk a lot about this since you are here.
از اونجایی که شما اینجا هستید من میخوام که شما به خاطر دولتتون میخوام شما خوشحال باشید، میخوام ریلکس بکنید در این مورد.
Yes. I think the Muslim country, many government seem to be restrictive because they are protective of their people.
من فکر میکنم کشورهای مسلمون اینطوری خیلی محدودن به خاطر اینکه خیلی میخوان مردم خودشونو حمایت کنن.
Yes. Maybe in some case overprotective, like some parents.
شاید بر بعضی مواقع خیلی زیادی هم حمایت میکنن مثل والدین.
But it could not be. There are some places are worse.
اما جایی هم هستن که بدتر از اینجا هستن.
The government and the system of Muslim country, they worry that their people will get poisoned by a different system of thinking. By drinking alcohol, if they get in touch with other kind of system, other kind of thinking, you understand me? Or getting drug, and it's no good for them.
میگن دولت‌های مسلمان نگران این هستن که مردمشون مثلا تحت تاثیر افکار دیگه قرار بگیرن، مثلا مردمشون شروع کنن مشروب خوردن و این برای همینه که حمایتشون میکنن، خیلی نمیخوان از خارج به اصطلاح هیچ تأثیری باشه روشون.
Because look at the world, you know.
دنیا رو نگاه کنید الان.
Children are already drugged, addict, sick when they're young already.
بچه‌های کوچیکی هستن که واقعا مریضن و تحت تاثیر مواد مخدرن.
And the parents in the free country, they're helpless against all this.
و والدینشون توی کشورهایی که واقعا آزاد هستن هیچ کاری نمیتونن در این مورد بکنن.
So at least in your country, your children are safe.
حداقل تو مملکت شما بچه‌هاتون در امنن.
Don't you think so?
فکر نمی‌کنید؟
Yeah. So it's a good system. It might feel restrictive in some way, but it's a good system.
امکان داره که فکر کنید که محدود باشید ولی سیستم خوبیه.
Yeah. I'm thankful that all the children in the Muslim country don't know anything about drug, don't ever touch alcohol, don't smoke cigarette. I'm so thankful. Even if they don't ever practice quantum method, at least they are free from all this poison. I'm very thankful to the Muslim system.
در یه سیستم مسلمون اقلاً بچه‌ها تحت تاثیر سیگار، مشروب و مواد مخدر نیستن، حتی با اینکه کوانین انجام نمیدن. من به خاطر اینکه اینطوری حمایت بشن ممنونم.
And many other things like sexual harassment and all this kind of crime, you know, very little stealing, very little or almost none in Muslim country. Your children, your girls are safe.
یا حتی از دزدی یا حتی از تجاوزاتی به حریم جنسی در امانتر هستن تا خیلی از کشورهای دیگه.
Yeah. Look at it and be happy, be grateful. Yeah.
خوشحال باشید و از خداوند تشکر کنید.
I teach you a great quantum method, but if your children are already drugged already tired, already sick, or you are already sick because of drug, because of alcohol, very difficult for you to understand what I'm saying even. I have to de-poison you first, yeah? Take a long time for your body to recover from poison, from drug, from alcohol. My God, it's a hard work for me. So, but if any Muslim, he come, he already clean. Very easy. That's why I have good experience.
اگر حتی بخواید کوانین رو یاد بدیم به کسانی که تحت تاثیر مواد مخدر یا مشروب هستن، من باید اینا رو اول سمومشون رو خارج بکنم تا اینکه اینا شروع بکنن به یاد گرفتن کوانین و تجربه بکنن. برای همینه که شماها تجربیات خوبی دارید، به خاطر اینکه دست به این آلودگی ها نمیزنید.
Yeah, many people in so-called free country, non-Muslim country, they came to me, they're already sick, burdened with drug addiction, alcohol, deterioration their body, so many things.
خیلی ها از کشورهایی اومدن که غیر مسلمان بودن، پیش من اومدن و مریض بودن به خاطر اینکه بدنشون تحت تاثیر شدید الکل یا مواد بوده.
So their thinking are not that clear, their mind are not that perfect.
فکرشون و ذهنشون اصلا باز نیست و ذهنشون اصلا درست کار نمیکنه، درست نیست.
But so this is very good government, you know? At least the government impose that on their people. Not many countries use their leadership and power to impose good thing on their citizens.
این دولت خیلی خوبیه که میتونه این قدرت رو داشته باشه که این محدودیت ها رو بذاره.
But because they are afraid of the free world.
به خاطر اینکه دلیلش هم اینه که از به اصطلاح دنیایی که خیلی آزاده هست میترسن به خاطر تاثیرش رو آدمای خودش.
Yeah, we the free world supposed to be a so-called free world also have ourselves to blame for making such a mess of our society with drug, alcohol and all kind of things.
ما همین دنیای آزادی که میگیم ما باید خودمون رو مقصر بدونیم به خاطر اینکه ما تقصیر داشتیم و مواد مخدر و الکل و اینجور چیزا رو باعث شدیم که شیوع پیدا بکنه و موجود باشه.
Yeah. And with all this beautiful fashion, our women are not safe on the street.
و با این همه به اصطلاح فشن و مد و اینایی که هسته جای خانم ها توی خیابون ها در امن و امان هستن.
So of course the Muslim government are afraid to let their citizens to come too much in contact with this kind of system. I don't blame them.
برای همینه که دولت میترسه از اینکه مردم خودش با همچین فکرها و به اصطلاح متدهای مختلفی که خارج هستش تماس داشته باشن.
Too much freedom.
که اینم به خاطر آزادی زیاده.
Maybe they have little freedom, but the free will have too much freedom. We should balance. It would be better.
شاید شما کم آزادی داشته باشی و دنیای خارج خیلی آزادی، ولی این دوتا اون وقت همدیگر رو به توازن میرسونن.
Yes, it's difficult, but we're getting in there.
مشکله ولی ما دیگه ما به اونجا خواهیم رسید، به اون توازن.
But I think any Muslim government would feel that you are safe with me.
من فکر میکنم هر دولت مسلمونی فکر میکنن که شما با من در امن و امان هستید.
Yes, because we also live in according to the discipline of the Quran.
به خاطر اینکه ما هم با انضباط قرآن زندگی میکنیم.
Almost because modern time is a little difficult.
تقریبا به خاطر موجودیت دنیای مدرن. باید چیزا رو در نظر بگیریم.
Okay, you can ask question now.
حالا میتونید سوال کنید.
دیروز من در مراقبه تمرین تجربه‌ای داشتم که چون فکر می‌کنم به همه این جماعت مربوط میشه می‌خواستم اجازه بگیرم و اونو بگم.
In my meditation yesterday I had an experience and I think because it is related to everyone here I like to ask for your permission to share it with you.
Okay.
بله.
من دیروز در مراقبه دیدم که شما منو به سطح بالاتری ارتقا دادید و مطمئنم که برای همه این کارو کردید اینجا و از طرف خودم و همه میخوام از شما تشکر کنم.
I saw in my experience that you elevated me to a higher level of consciousness, and I'm sure you have done this for everybody here, so I'd like to thank you for that.
You're welcome, welcome. Very welcome.
به ما یاد دادید که برای ارتقا به سطوح بالاتر از وابستگی ها باید دور بشیم. میخوام بدونم به یک قسمت خیلی سختی میرسیم و اون این که آیا باید از وابستگی به استاد هم چشم‌پوشی کنیم؟
You have taught us that in order to go to higher level of consciousness, we need to let go of the desires to belong, which we belong to this world. The question is, do we get to a point that we have to let go of our master as well?
If you want. Yes, of course. You can let go of me. No problem. Anytime.
بله میتونین هر موقع که خواستی.
Just before you can run, you hold my hand to walk first and later you run along.
قبل از اینکه بخوای بدویی من باید دستتون رو بگیرم خیلی یواش یواش را بریم ولی بعد میتونی.
But you don't have to let go if you don't want to. We are friends. Why let go?
مجبور نیستی که منو رها بکنی. ما دوست هستیم. میتونیم همچنان با هم ادامه بدیم.
But let go of physical attachment only, but spiritually we become one together. Yeah.
از لحاظ فیزیکی رها کن وابستگی به من ولی از لحاظ معنوی ما یکی هستیم.
Not one like okay everything here is one, not one like that, but we're connected. Yeah.
نه به خاطر اون چیزی که یک هست یه چیزی هستیم مثل این بطری بلکه ما اون وقت وصلیم.
Yes.
هم وصلیم.
Connected. So that I can help you to go up where I am going.
من بتونم بهت کمک کنم که باز بری بالاتر.
Yeah, and it come one time that you become a master of yourself.
بعد میرسی به یه جایی که خودت استاد خودت هستی.
But you let go like I don't know. It depends on people, you know. I don't know if they can let go. After 20 years, they still crying when they see me. I don't understand these guys. So maybe you can teach them how to let go.
میگم بعد دیگه بستگی داره که آیا میخوای این کارو بکنی. ببین بعد از 20 سال اینا هنوز دارن گریه میکنن و نمیتونن رها کنن.
I guess we become like very deep friendship.
به نظر میادش که ما یه دوستی خیلی عمیقی اون وقت خواهیم.
So we will not feel attached about the physical body or nearness, but we feel very close together.
ما اون وقت احساس نمی کنیم که فیزیکلی به هم نزدیکیم ولی یک احساس نزدیکی دیگه ای داریم.
Yeah. Okay.
Thank you, man.
You're welcome. Any more?
خوشحالم چون من نگران این بودم که شما بگید که باید دیگه به من وابسته نباشید.
I'm glad because I was worried that you would say no, you should not depend on me anymore after a while.
I should not depend on. Oh,
yeah.
Okay.
I'm glad that I don't have to let you go.
Oh, that's a different. It's not attachment. It's just the oneness of feeling.
احساسش احساس یکی بودنه. احساس وابسته بودن نیست.
Yeah.
فرق.
For example, some people they're so attached to alcohol, yeah, to money, that they worry all the time about these things and they cannot even live their life, and they become slave of money or alcohol. That is true attachment.
استاد در مورد معنی وابسته بودن و گیر دادن به چیزی صحبت میکنن مثل اینکه آدم بخواد الکل استفاده بکنه و یا خیلی برده پول و الکل باشه این اون در واقع بردگی براش میاره. این فرق میکنه.
And they even destroy them.
حتی این باعث نابودی شخص میشه.
But our friendship is make us both happy.
اما دوستی ما باعث میشه که ما رو شاد و خوشحال نگه میداره.
It's not like he cannot live without me, but he likes to live with me, to see me.
اینطور نیستش که بخواد منو رها بکنه بلکه دوست داره با من زندگی بکنه.
See, the attachment is like some people who cannot live without woman. Every day he need, who cannot live without money. Every day he want more and more. That's different. We could live without each other. You go home, I stay here or somewhere else. we're not together, but you're happy. You think of me and you feel like we're together. And you like to see me now and again. It's okay. It's not attachment. It's just happiness. Enjoy each other. Yeah. That's an unconditional friendship.
یک دوستی سنتی.
Yeah. If we see each other, we're happy. But if we don't see, we go home, we think of each other. Not biting.
اگر ما با هم هستیم ما خوشحالیم همدیگر رو میبینیم و اگرم از هم جدا هستیم میدونیم که باز با هم دوستیم و این خوب.
That's not attachment at all. Okay?
این وابستگی نیست.
All right. And the thing is, the more we think of each other, the more we're happy and more elevated. So it's a good thing.
هر چقدر بیشتر به هم فکر بکنیم بیشتر با هم نزدیک هستیم.
Okay. Any more questions? We can ask again tomorrow or next day. Yeah. No, I'm too hot. And this Finland clothes is really killing me. I'm glad I could even get inside it. Yes, I love the loose outfit, the Hungarian.
استاد میگن من لباسای آزاد ایرانی رو ترجیح.
So whenever I get out of the retreat or I'm in my house, I always wear that.
استاد میگن من وقتی تو خونه خودم هستم از اینجا میرم معمولا لباسای اون تیپی میپوشم.
Sometimes if I'm not with you or I don't have to advertise for clothes, I just wear that. I go to supermarket with it, go on airplane with it. You know, the Hungarian style, the Muslim-like, very straight.
استاد میفهمن اگه من مجبور نباشم به خاطر چیز تبلیغ کنم لباسای خودم تبلیغ بکنم و اینا من معمولا لباس آزاد میپوشم مثل لباس مسلمان ها مثلا میرم تو سوپرمارکت یا سوار هواپیما میشم با لباس آزاد میرم.
The most comfortable clothes.
به خاطر اینکه خیلی راحت.
I think the Muslim people are very smart.
من فکر میکنم خانم های مسلمان خیلی باهوشن خیلی شیکن.
Convenient everywhere.
همه جا خیلی راحت کارشون انجام میدن راحت.
Yeah. And some people come up to me and some Muslim woman come up to me because sometimes it's cold. I also put a scarf on my head and I wear that. So they come up to me and ask, "Are you Muslim?"
شده که یه خانم مسلمان اومدن به طرف استاد و استاد سردشون بوده یه روسری گذاشتن سرشون اومدن گفتن تو مسلمانی؟
I say yes.
استاد میگن بله. بسیار خوب.
Yeah, I am. Yeah.
استاد میگن من هستم.
I am in the true spirit.